John Shelby, Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Robert Gasser. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
The 2-1. That's down and in. Ripped to third and caught. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that could punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined. Don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone. And when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it. So we'll keep our ears open today.
Hernandez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Just underway here in Milwaukee.
Ball, that's down.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. And that just misses. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Liam Hicks.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in Milwaukee and getting the start for Miami, Tyler Phillips. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ball 2.
Outside low. Full count now. 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
The left fielder, number 11.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And, Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Digging in, Jackson Chourio. Oh, 1 down.
That's a ball.
And that one missing low. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie.
And that is that. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. That one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled onto first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Yeah. Ball 1.
No score here in the second. That one almost got him. Here's a 2-2. And that one ripped into right. Freeland takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Leo.
Here's the third baseman, Leo Jimenez. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at American Family Field. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jake Bowers.
Jake Bowers.
And there's a foul ball. comes up empty. That's strike 2. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Fouled off left side.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that's fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 10, Sal Freeland.
Ball. Down.
Squirts away a little bit. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2 on the ground, right side, flips it. What a play, inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and now for the Marlins, Esteury Ruiz. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Reese Hines.
In the air, right field. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Brian Navarretto.
Brian Navarretto, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Ripped, but it curls foul. High chopper to third. Shoemaker sends it to first. Third out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the third, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Phillips back to work.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Ball.
Out to short. Gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting 9th, the third baseman, number 13, Braden Shoemaker.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-0. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's to third, and it stays fair. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Yelich at the dish. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low.
In the air to left center. Hernandez moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson Del Rio.
Now quick throw to first. Shoemake back in on a dive. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This is Bryce Terang. And that drops in for a strike. Two on, two outs. This to third, and that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. On to the fourth. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Foul ball there.
Nope.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. The 2-2. Stays alive. Two now. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. That one felt good. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next, Liam Hicks. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field, and that is a foul ball. The 0-2. To third. Shoemaker. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
That one drilled left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And next is the designated hitter, Javier Sanoja. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball 1.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Miami strikes first on the solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom 4, Jake Bowers. Up now for the Brewers.
Bowers.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Base hit! In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's in for a strike. Sanchez on second. Mitchell at first with no outs. Bounce to the left side. Jimenez. Here's Edwards for one. Over to first, safe.
The batter, number 3.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Go ahead run on base. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Nope.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Hines settles under this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman, number 13, Braden Human.
In the dirt to third. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, and this one gets away. Freeland up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Here's a 2-0. Pitch gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher.
Two outs and one in scoring position. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Misses again, 5 in a row. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Zuber preparing to come on if needed. Peterson also getting ready. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one inside. Ball 3. Jackson Chourio up next for the Brewers. Three-0 down. And there's the automatic. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Shoemake coming home. The relay, he'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Phillips gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Tyler Zuber on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's in there at the knees for a strike. Man at second. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 4 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Milwaukee, now here's the Marlins DH, Javier Sanoja.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
That's ball 2.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe. 4-2 now.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Yuri Ruiz now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
That's a ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's ripped into the outfield. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Reese Hines.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Craig Yoho, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. McGill also throwing.
Ball, that's down.
1 away with a runner at third. There's the strike, and it's 2-1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And he swings through that one. Got him. 2 gone now. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Brian Navarretto will hit next. First time up, he grounded to third. Right down to shoot, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's a ball.
Jimenez on third with 2 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 4-2. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That misses, and the count now 2-0.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
2-1 now. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ball, that's out.
Runner at second, nobody out. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. The 1-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swinging a foul straight back. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, number 99. Gary.
So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 2. Just missed. Terang around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Into center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two on, one out. That one fouled off. Left field. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Way inside, gets away. And the runners will move up.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now he's challenging the called strike.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Zuber won't go any further, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Michael Peterson.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Ball.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nope, that's off the plate, ball 2.
The Brewers trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Whips it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's 5-2. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
pitching for the
New
Brewers,
arm out of the bullpen, Craig Yoho.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Otto Lopez digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. now the 0-1.
Oh,
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jared Koenig, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Anderson getting loose as well.
Let's go, Craig.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Let's go, Brewers.
Bowers. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
Let's go, Brewers.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
Yoho, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That's too
Nope,
low.
that's down.
Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right field. Freeland under it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail at 5-2. Bottom of the 6th. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. Get hype, Milwaukee. Come on, Braden. Let's go, Braden.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Ruiz takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
In the air to left center. Ruiz in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 11.
There's Jack Centurio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Woo. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. Ripped to right. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Marlins 2. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
No, you know that's going to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2 misses to even the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. On the ground to third. Shoemake on to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. Mitchell coming on. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Craig Yoho out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Jared
Brewers,
Koenig gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Koenig.
Leo Jimenez, the next to hit.
Here we go, Jared. Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Terang throws to first in time. Marlins set down in order. It's the Brewers 5 and the Marlins 2. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the last half of the 7th. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Terang.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 9, Jake Bauer.
Ball 1.
One, 2 now. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now pitching for
New
Miami,
pitcher on here, Max Meyer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Close but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 0-1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Ruiz into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 8th. Chop to first. Bowers steps on the bag. First out in the top of the 8th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Line drive. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they cut the lead to 2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Back to the top of the order, Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air right field,
Nope,
and
that's
it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 5 and the Marlins 3. Back here at American Family Field. Leading off, Garrett Mitchell.
Number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dax Fulton, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going.
Yep, that ball went out.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And a 3-1 on the way. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Payoff pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That one
Whoa,
missed.
that's inside. Ball 2.
And
That's
another
ball 3.
ball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Through 8 full, the Brewers have the lead. 5-3. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins.
Now pitching for the
Abner
Brewers,
Uribe comes
number
out trying to
45,
close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 34.
Liam Hicks now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Breaking ball misses down and away. Uribe goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. 2-0. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Bowers, and they're down to their last out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So digging in, Javier Sanoja, 1 for 3.
Ball, that's up there.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fouled off. He was late. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.